Hello everyone, welcome back to Biohealth. Today we will explore one of the most fascinating sensory organs, the human ear. It helps us detect even the slightest sound, from a whisper to a thunderclap. But how does this small organ turn invisible sound waves into signals? Let's go step by step to explore ears. So first of all, we will discuss what is ears. So, the ears are paired sense organs located on each side of your head. They are organs of hearing and balance. So, to begin, let's look at the overall structure of the ear, that how it works. So, the ear has three main regions: the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Each plays a unique role in hearing. The outer ear catches the sound, the middle ear strengthens it, and the inner ear translates it into electrical signals for the brain. Let's start from the beginning, the outer ear, where the journey of sound starts. So the outer ear starts with the pinna, the visible flap on the side of your head. Its curved shape helps funnel sound waves into the external auditory canal, a tube about 2.5 cm long. At the end of this canal lies the tympanic membrane or eardrum, a thin, delicate membrane that vibrates whenever sound waves hit it. These vibrations are now ready to travel deeper into the middle ear. The middle ear contains three main bones: the malleus, the incus, and the stapes. Behind the eardrum lies the middle ear cavity, which contains the smallest bones in the human body, the ossicles. The malleus connects to the eardrum and picks up its vibrations. The incus passes them to the stapes, which pushes on a membrane called the oval window leading to the inner ear. Together, these bones act like a mechanical amplifier, increasing sound energy about 20 times before it reaches the fluid-filled inner ear. But to work properly, the pressure on both sides of the eardrum must stay equal, and that's handled by the Eustachian tube. The Eustachian tube runs from the middle ear to the back of the throat. It opens whenever you swallow or yearn to balance air pressure on both sides of the eardrum. That's why your ears pop during a flight or when climbing a mountain. When the pressure is balanced, the eardrum and ossicle can vibrate freely. Now that vibration are amplified and pressure is equalized, let's enter the most important part, the inner ear. The inner ear is a complex structure embedded deep into the temporal bone. For hearing, the key organ is cochlea, a spiral, snail-shaped tube filled with fluid. The vestibular and semicircular canals are also present here, but they control balance. We will cover those in our next lecture. So for now, let's focus on the cochlea and how it transforms sound into the nerve signals. The cochlea is a spiral organ with about 2.5 tons, filled with two types of fluid, perilymph and endolymph. Inside it, there are three chambers: the scala vestibuli, the scala media, and the scala tympani. These chambers help conduct the fluid waves that eventually stimulate the hearing receptors, and within the scala media lies the most critical structure, the organ of Corti. As the hair cells bend, they open tiny ion channels, allowing ions to flow in and create an electrical potential. This generates nerve impulses which travel along the cochlear branch of the vestibulocochlear nerve. So vibrations that start as air waves in the outer ear are now transmitted into electrical messages ready for your brain. But where exactly do these impulses go next? Let's follow the pathway. So the nerve impulses travel through the cochlear nerve to the cochlear nuclei in the medulla. From there, signal passes the superior olivary complex, inferior colliculus, and then to the medial geniculate body of the thalamus. Finally, they reach the auditory cortex in the temporal lobe, where the brain interprets the sound, identifying pitch, tone, and direction. So, every sound you hear, from music to heartbeat, travel through this remarkable pathway in just milliseconds. Let's quickly summarize the hearing process. Sound waves enter through the outer ear, strike the eardrum, and travel via the ossicles to the oval window. The resulting fluid movement inside the cochlea bend the hair cells, producing electrical impulses that travel through the auditory nerve to the temporal lobe, where sound becomes perception. So, every sound you hear is actually your brain interrupting vibrations in the air. It's truly amazing. And that's the beautiful process of hearing, from air vibration to conscious sound. In our next lecture, we will explore how the same ear also help you maintain balance through the vestibular system. If this lecture helped you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to BioHealth for more clear medical level explanation made simple. Thank you.